So are you under an investigation through a military law enforcement, whether it's CID, NCIS, an investigating officer? If you've been accused of a crime in the military and they're in the portion of it where they're doing the investigation, you need to know the top 5 mistakes that you can make if you go forward and participate in that investigation. Number 1, do not give a statement to the investigating officer or to the law enforcement officers. The reason for that is most people do not realize the main reason they're trying to get you to make a statement is twofold. One, they're trying to get you to make a statement so they can get you to make another statement later, and they can charge you with a 107 violation, which means that you made a false official statement. Because the best thing that happens for them, if the government gets you in making a false official statement and they get you on the stand later, guess what they're going to say? He lied. His first statement and his second statement don't line up. But there's another reason why you shouldn't give a statement, because most people don't realize that when they're giving a statement, especially if you have an alleged victim, if you have an allegation of, say, theft, whatever it may be, the first thing they have to do is get you to corroborate what the allegation is. So even if you say, no, I didn't do it, but I was in the barracks, I was there that time, blah, 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 whatever it may be that you're adding to it, they are using your statement to corroborate what it is that the allegation is. So you cannot make a statement, and you must hire an attorney if they're reading you your Article 31 rights and they're trying to investigate a crime. So that goes to number 2. You need to hire a lawyer in order for you to protect yourself. And many people don't understand that Trial Defense Services, the Area Defense Council, whatever service you're in, their public defense attorneys that are going to represent you do not generally handle your cases until there are charges preferred or you're going through a separation board. So the most critical time that you need an attorney is when you're under investigation and you're not entitled to be investigated. You need to hire an attorney because that person is going to protect you both against the command and protect you against the investigation. This rolls into the number 3 thing that you should not do. You should not believe that hiring an attorney makes you look like you're guilty of something. You have the full power of the government coming against you through an investigation, an investigating officer or special agents or all of these people that are trained to use the government as a weapon against you as the accused. And here's what. If you think you're going to handle it alone and you've got the full power of the government coming against you and you don't hire a defense attorney because you think he might make you look guilty, the thing that's going to make you look guilty is the fact that you're going to give a statement, you're not going to protect yourself, and you're not going to do what you should to defend yourself in this kind of case. You need to be careful. Number 4, do not give a polygraph. Most people believe that if they give a polygraph, they're helping themselves out, and this is something that can help them, and that the case will be dropped if they pass a polygraph. That is just simply not true. So a polygraph is made up of 5 different parts, and in those 5 different parts, 4 of them can be used because you're making a statement. This goes back to the first thing I told you where you don't want to incriminate yourself. They're going to use this statement against any other statement you had before, and they're going to use it to call you a liar. Now, there is a part of the polygraph, which is 3 different questions, 3 different parts that are going to be in the middle. It's part number 3. You're going to have a pre-polygraph interview and you're going to have a post-polygraph interview. And there are 3 questions that they cannot use the results of at a trial. But here's the problem. All the rest of what you're talking about to the investigators, that all comes in. And they're going to use it against you. You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say can and will be used against you. It will be used against you. Finally, I just want to talk about one last thing. That you need to make sure that you're not believing the special agents or the law enforcement or the investigative agencies. When they tell you something, be careful because they're allowed to lie. So when it comes to law enforcement in the military, when it comes to CID, when it comes to NCIS, when it comes to any Air Force security, any of that, all of these people can lie to you, and they do lie to you. So if you believe them and you believe what the investigative agents are saying to you, you are believing lies. They're allowed to use any technique that they need in order to get you to give them a statement. So I just want you to think about these different things, and I want you to remember to protect yourself. We live in a new day and age. You can look at my video on the Office of the Special Trial Counsel, but these investigative agencies are not trying to clear your name. What they're trying to do is convict you, and they're better at getting convictions than you are at saving yourself.